If we had a time machine, and went back 20 years to tell people that in 2024 one of the things everyone's most scared of is being cancelled, we'd be met with blank looks. Even back in the future, as in, now, you might be familiar with the phrase cancel culture but not 100% sure about what it means. And that's no surprise, because the definition is confusing, ever-shifting, and there seems to be one rule for one, and another for someone else. First, the certainties. There are some things no one is ever coming back from being cancelled for. Even before his arrest this week on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering and transportation to engage in prostitution, the world was done with Sean Diddy Combs forever. Back in May, surveillance video from a hotel corridor in 2016 showed him brutally beating up his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Whatever the outcome of his court case, he is finished, and good riddance. Likewise Hugh Edwards, Gary Glitter, Rolf Harris, there is absolutely no chance of public rehabilitation for any of them, because their crimes are so abhorrent. Then we move into the gray area, celebrities who have sinned, but in a more nuanced way. John Barrowman's phone stopped ringing in 2021 when it was revealed that he had regularly exposed himself on the set of Doctor Who. Barrowman apologized for his high-spirited behavior, which was only ever intended in good humor to entertain colleagues on set and backstage. This is a good example of keeping your head down and waiting for the dust to settle, because someone somewhere recently decided that he's paid penance long enough and booked him for a new TV gig. Interestingly, it's Celebrity SAS, Who Dares Wins, a show where stars are basically tortured, so it's not like he's fully back in from the cold. Even more interestingly, he quit his comeback after just 2 hours, when he saw the accommodation, which must have been grim if it was worse than being cancelled. Only time will tell if he'll be given a second chance. James Corden provided a masterclass in dealing with cancellation after Keith McNally, owner of New York restaurant Balthazar, outed him for yelling like crazy at his staff in a now viral 2023 online rant. James immediately took full accountability publicly. "The truth is I have made a rude comment. And it was wrong. It was an unnecessary comment, it was ungracious to the server." And also called McNally privately and apologized profusely. More importantly, he is about to back all that up by giving the people exactly what they want, a final installment of the beloved sitcom he writes with Ruth Jones. No one hates James Corden more than they love Gavin and Stacey. Cancellation can also be subjective, for example in the case of J.K. Rowling. Depending on your views on the trans debate, she is either persona non grata ad infinitum or a brave hero. Cancellation can sometimes be in the eye of the beholder. There's cancellation limbo, those stars currently waiting things out, seeing whether they will ever be welcomed back into the limelight, like Philip Schofield, an unwise but not illegal affair with a This Morning runner, Will Smith, slapping Chris Rock live on stage at the Oscars, and Ellen DeGeneres, allegations of a toxic work environment at her talk show. And then there's the wild card, the cancellation that times out. Perfect example, Michael Barrymore, who, at the age of 72 is currently enjoying a reinvention as a TikTok star, with 3.1 million followers. TikTok is famously used by the very young, as in the too young to remember what Michael Barrymore was cancelled for in the first place. The look on Barrymore's face in his videos seems to suggest it was worth the wait.